Descript has added a lot of new AI into its video editor that I think most people still don't know about. So in this video, I'll walk you through 5 of its best use cases that will save you from hours of video editing, because the AI will be automating all of your repetitive tasks. Let's jump in first with automated title screen animations. So first things first, we're going to start a new video project in Descript by dragging the video we want to upload here. So now that video is uploaded into Descript, we have a preview of the video down here. We can scroll through the video on the timeline down here, and we can see everything that's said in the video over here on the left. Now we're going to have Descript automatically create title screens for this video, like the one you're seeing on screen now. Normally we'd have to learn animation ourselves or pay animators to make things like that for us, but we're going to get Descript AI to automatically make those visuals. So to do that, we're going to click this Underload button down here to open up this chat box and type in what we want the AI to do for us. I'll put this prompt that I've just pasted in into the description of this video so you can copy and paste it. I just need to upload a picture of the design style I want the AI to copy. So I'll click this button here to upload that. I'll just show you the picture on screen, full screen now while I'm finding it. Great, and now that the picture is uploaded, I'll just submit that. Now that's done, you can see the AI has created an image for each of the 4 sections in this recording in the exact style I wanted. And now to turn those images into animated title screens, I just head to AI Tools, Generate a Video. We can find one of those images that the AI has just created for us in the project files area. So let's choose this one here. Then I can just copy in this prompt that I'll also paste into the description below and press generate. And if I click this now, we can see the animated video that's been automatically created for me by Descript that I can insert into my recording at the place it needs to show. And that's going to instantly make my recording more interesting. And as I said, it saved me from having to learn animation or pay an animator to do this for me. The next Descript AI automation is fixing spoken mistakes. If the person speaking in your recording makes mistakes, normally they'd have to go back and re-record those sections. But this next use case I'll show you now saves them from having to do that. And by the way, there's a link to Descript along with a code in the description to this video that will get you a month of free Descript use if you need it. So let's scroll down to something that was said that I want changed. Okay, so here I said the name Seth Godin. Let's use the AI to change this to a different name and also to change my lips so that they look like I'm saying the new name that we swapped to. So I'll just play this sentence so you can hear what it sounds like originally. The key is what marketing guru Seth Godin said. And we're going to change this by selecting the name, pressing regenerate. Let's change the name Seth Godin to Seth Rogen instead and press regenerate video. Give this a click. And now that's changed, we'll play that sentence again so you can hear the update is what marketing guru Seth Rogen said. Amazing. It's like magic. And I'll do that one more time so you can see it once more. So we'll change this word here, AdSense. Let's change it to ad revenue. Generate that. And now that's done, we can play this sentence to hear the fix. He didn't do that from ad revenue alone. So being able to have the AI fix those mistakes that were said in the recording is a huge time saver. And check out this next Descript AI automation, bulk editing actions. So traditionally, to do anything in editing, so things like trimming down the recording, improving the audio, removing the silences, you typically do those tasks individually one by one. But we want to use the AI to do all of that in bulk automatically. So we can do that by pressing this button down here again to get the chat box open, pasting in our prompt here. So here, I've told the AI to remove any silences longer than 1 second, to improve the audio, and even to blur the background around me. I'll put this prompt down in the video description too, so that you can copy that if you want to, and we'll just set the AI off now. And now that's finished, we can see that the silences have been removed, the audio has been cleaned up, and if we scroll through, we can see the background behind me has been blurred throughout. That's hours saved, not having to manually do those repetitive editing tasks. You just get the AI to automatically do it. And I've tested this. You can get it to do so many things like fixing the eye contacts in your recording, trimming a 10-minute clip down to a 4-minute clip. You just make sure to include everything that you want done into that single text prompt and paste it in, and it does it in bulk. Crazy. And that brings us on to this next use case, creating translated versions of your video. Normally, to translate the audio in your video, you'd have to send it off to an expensive dubbing service. It would take time, but we're going to use AI now by heading over to Translate, and we're going to get it to translate this video instantly if I click it, and also keep it in my original voice. So we're just going to choose the language we want this translated to. So let's choose German. We're going to select dub speech to keep it in my voice. You can see it's automatically selected the replica of my voice here. We'll just press submit. And after around 60 seconds, we have our translated video, and we can press play to give that a listen.
Das ist keine 2% Provision. Das ist eine feste Gebühr, die du verhandelst, und die Beträge können enorm sein.
Translated in my voice so that I can reach audiences in any country that I want to, and that's done in a single click. Crazy. I've heard that YouTube itself is starting to roll out an auto translation feature, but when it makes a translation, it doesn't keep the audio in your original voice. So this wins hands down in my opinion. And before we move on to the last use case, I just want to remind you, if you're learning about a lot of these AI hacks for the first time and you're getting excited by the time-saving potential, there's a link to Descript in the description below, along with a coupon, which as of now gets you 1 month for free. So make sure to check that out. And let's get on to the final use case, which is automatically creating short form clips. Cool, so back to the video now. If you're making videos like this to build a social media following, to grow, it's pretty well known you need to be making short videos as well as long. So if you're editing, you're probably going to get requests to make short clips out of videos like these. So we can get the AI to do that automatically for us by clicking into AI tools and heading down to create clips and getting the AI to make clips of the best bits. So we can choose the amount of clips we want. Let's just change this to 3. For this example, it doesn't always stick to exactly how many you're after, but you can put in just like a general amount you're thinking here. You can put how long you want your clips to be on average. So we'll just put 120 seconds. Choose a layout that you want your clips to be in. So maybe let's go for this one here, actually this one. And then let's just press submit and see what the AI comes back with. And here we go, that literally took 10 seconds and we've got these 2 clips back. And if I can click on that now, we're now in one of these clips. We can press play to give it a quick watch.
Affiliate marketing is one of the most cost-effective ways to drive sales and build a brand online.
And as you've seen, the AI automatically cropped it to vertical for YouTube Shorts and TikToks. It's added in the subtitles writing out what is being said, which is best practice for short form video. And it's chosen a moment, so it's clipped down the original video to a point that it thinks is interesting enough to create a short clip from. Super useful for just automatically giving you more content to use from your recordings. And you can obviously change fonts, colors, all that stuff to match your brand. So I've shown you how you can use Descript AI to automate your editing, but what about music and audio? This tutorial shows you how you can have AI automatically create any music and any sound effects to add into your edits after the edits are done. So check this video out next. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more AI tips like this, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.